Welcome to round 4 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of May 9th. I'm Terry Morrow, and I'm here with Nicole Erdix.
Hello.
And Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
As moms of teens and young adults, we've survived those little kid days, yet we're still rethinking the decisions we've made all through our kids' lives and worrying about what's going on right now. Today's Thursday, which means it's time to give in to our obsessing. And today we are obsessing about unpopular opinions that we may have, whether parenting related or otherwise. I guess I have a parenting opinion that is unpopular with my fellow parent, my husband, which is, we talk about what is it when you make a kid suffer the consequences of their action? Just natural consequences. Yes. A good philosophy when children are young that they can, within parameters, they can learn that if they do something, it will be unpleasant for them. And that may be more helpful than you saying that's going to be unpleasant for you. Mm-hmm. I feel that should also apply to young adults, say, living in the home. When my daughter wants to go out on, for a walk on a 40-degree day in a tank top, my husband feels like the correct thing to do is yell at her to put a jacket on. What's the matter with you? And I feel like, well, you know what? She's going to be cold. And then maybe next time she'll wear a jacket. So she does go out and she does get cold. And yet next time she does not wear a jacket. So I don't know, perhaps this is not the proper philosophy, but I'll keep trying it. You know what? Because when kids get to be adults, make your own mistakes, children. If, on the wide range of your own mistakes that young adults can make, going out and being a little chilly is, way, way, way on the safe end. So Go do that, Drinking all night with your friends, going out without a jacket. Go out without the jacket. Go. You go. That's fine. Get a cold, I will buy you cold medicine. Anyway, what unpopular opinion are you nursing right now, Catherine?
Well, I have one that is not parenting related, which is that my unpopular feeling is that I would rather check a bag on an airplane than try to have a carry-on. There are people that so hardcore about, I refuse to check a bag. And it's like a moral, and these are people in my own family, just saying, it's like a, moral stance. I will not check a bag. And you know what? I don't want to have to get all small size toiletries and put them in a separate bag and bring that out of the thing. And I don't want to have to only bring one pair of shoes because you can only fit one pair in a carry-on. And I don't want to have to manage my bag during the layover because there's always one, I never almost ever get to fly anywhere direct. So I'm always going to be schlepping through an airport with a carry-on and like a backpack or whatever. No, just take it. And I don't want to see it again until I get to where I'm going. And you know what? I've had maybe twice where I didn't get my bag right away. And you know what? I lived. So
You're fine.
I'm fine. And I just feel sometimes judged for this opinion. So that's my big stance for the day. And then as far as parenting or kid related stuff, one of my unpopular opinions is I don't really feel like making lunch, so you can eat school lunch. If you want to make your own lunch, I definitely would support that, step toward independence. And I would purchase what you want to pack. But I'm not going to be reminding you the night before and the morning of and all that.
Yeah.
When you get to school and you don't have a lunch, then you will buy lunch. So that's my
natural consequences.
That's a natural consequence. So
it's better than if you get to school and you don't have a lunch, you will starve.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm not going there.
Are they using their own money to buy the lunch, or is he?
No.
Okay. So either way.
Yeah.
But still, yeah.
But I mean, I think that there's definitely a lot of parents who are like, oh no, the school lunch is not good. And also when they're in high school, they could pick whatever they want. They don't just get whatever the lunch lady serves. So they may choose something that I wouldn't have chosen for them, let's just say. But I have chosen to not care.
Good
just
plan.
Too many other things to care about and think about. So
definitely.
That is not going to be one.
No.
How about you, Nicole?
I have a lot of unpopular opinions. Oh my goodness. At first I was like, oh, I don't have any, but then I'm like, yeah, I do. Because, well, we all know how I feel about family Halloween costumes.
Right.
Let's just get that off.
Not sure that's an unpopular opinion, though. I think you got a lot of company there.
Also, I'm not a big fan of fundraising, like in schools, when your kids have to go sell things, or sports teams. Cannot stand that. I would just rather give money. I don't want my kids standing out in front of a store for 6 hours trying to sell a ticket. And they have other things to do. I get the whole community service part, but they can do other things. I am not a fan of sports. Most sports, like football, which is like
un-American,
cool.
But
exactly, it's very not cool. However, I'm also not a fan of hockey, which is Canadian, a big Canadian sport. So or curling for that matter. So I'm not a sports person at all. Period. Unless my kids are playing it, then I'll watch it. But and figure skating, I do like figure skating, but that's about it. And the most appalling unpopular opinion, according to my friends here in Southern California, is that I do not like Mexican food. I know, right?
You would have my opinion, my unpopular opinion in my family is that I do. So
yeah,
because I'm from California, right?
And no one else in your family does.
Well, my son does, but my daughter and my husband, I think, are kind of My husband definitely doesn't.
Right.
So
so
I dole it out. He'll go every now and then, but it's clearly a sacrifice for him when he does.
No, our friends are so appalled. Everyone we talk to, even like my Canadian friends who like to come down here for vacation, are just like, how can you not like Mexican food? Because it's it's a very dominant cuisine in this part of the US, and
yes,
there's a lot to choose from. So
you got the good Mexican food there. I got New Jersey Mexican food.
I know. I was going to say, where are you eating? Taco Bell?
Well, I mean, I'm
discriminating here between Mexican food.
Well, I do indeed enjoy Taco Bell and would never turn it down. And there was a Taco Bell in my hometown of Thousand Oaks when I was growing up, and we went and ate there. So, and also El Chorrito, which was I'm not sure if El Chorito still exists?
Yes.
Because I think here, I think it's the same company that owns Chubby's, which is the big one out here, which I very much enjoy. I'll just enjoy. I mean, cheese and tortillas and onions and tomatoes and beans and rice and what's not to like. Fried things, I just bring it. Yes, please. Salsa and chips, yes. Yum.
See, you would not be caught dead at a Taco Bell in my town. Like, that is just not.
Well, y'all don't know what you're missing.
So, yeah. So you have to be, there, because there's a lot of really good authentic places, so I'm told.
Well, I would enjoy those as well. I can enjoy the full spectrum of quality, except for the tacos in my elementary school cafeteria, which tasted like they were full of lead. They were not pleasant. Taco Bell's good. I like me a Taco Bell crunchy taco.
You were not having school lunch on Taco Day.
No, they were vile. But I don't know that there were any super authentico Mexican restaurants in Thousand Oaks when I was growing up. We would go to Olvera Street in Los Angeles for field trips, and there you would get yourself a much more authentic, well, as authentic as a tourist trap will offer, but still. But I liked.
Yeah.
This is not like the Taco Bell crunchy taco. I'm not sure about this. It's a little soggy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, yeah.
That is an opinion, indeed.
It is a very, very unpopular opinion.
You like margaritas?
No. Not the way they make them here. No. I like
frozen
the slushy,
margarita,
fruity kind. Here they don't do the slushy.
I don't have them anymore anyway, but I remember them fondly.
We do hope that your very popular opinion is that you love this podcast and you share it with other people. So that's it for today's Round 4. Tune in tomorrow when we'll share our roundabout roundup of things that we've been using or enjoying lately that we think deserve a shout out. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.